What is up, boys and girls?
Oh my God.
Welcome back to the Catch Up
What's up,
motherfucking
everybody?
podcast.
Catch Up Podcast, the one, the only, the original,
The best podcast
the
on
best podcast
of the
in the game
platform.
right now.
Let me tell you what,
I'm being completely serious.
dude. Okay, what the one thing I want to bring up is that people who are watching now, go to our Instagram and scroll down. You can see our progression by the scrolling down. I'm serious.
We've grown,
Like each episode is like the quality has improved.
gone up so much.
Fucking everything. Our
Sharp
Patreoners have improved.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
We more money.
Thank
we have
you.
2 Patreoners. Appreciate
Two
you.
big, two
Big
of many,
ballers.
two of many
I
to
gave
come.
them the Discord link.
Did you get any response?
No, the thing is, they are in the Discord, but no one else is in there. So you know,
Are they talking?
It's really
Are they
VIP.
talking?
I don't know if they're talking. I
We
don't.
should like check that out.
I know, but okay. We should. Anyway, let's continue.
I'm gonna check that out right now. Give me the login.
What's it called? I actually have to figure out what I named it. I think I named it as the Catch Up Podcast. But
All right, word.
what's it called? It's only for our Patreoners.
Our
You'll
exclusive Patreoners.
That you'll get accepted.
It's a little lonely right now, but it's gonna blow up, and it's gonna be highly sought after.
exactly.
chat.
Sooner or later, we're gonna have a big studio.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Anyway, guys,
we up.
let's
ready.
Let's start it. You want to go first, or I go
Yeah,
first?
I got a couple questions. I got a question that I would like to ask from a very concerned viewer.
What viewer?
It's a viewer.
Who's the viewer?
It's
You?
not a real viewer.
Is it you?
It's me.
Okay.
I came up with this question.
Okay. All right. Makes sense.
All right. So, from a concerned viewer who may or may not be me, what are some ways that I could easily save money?
Easily save money.
Easily save money.
Stop eating out all the time.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one.
Like, what are some things that just like a lot of people don't know about? Like some ignorance, some Coddy secrets. Are there any Coddy financial secrets that you're aware of?
Yeah, dog. Live at Planet Fitness.
Live at Planet Fitness.
$25 for the membership. That's
Is it
$25.
24 hours? Is it 24 hours?
Yep, and you could. That's free rent. That's basically cheap rent, dog. Life hacks.
So you're telling me that I could go in there,
I have Wi-Fi too, so that could be your office.
go in the shower.
No, fun fact. Did you know that Elon Musk, when he was broke, not really broke, but he was kind of broke. He didn't
Like broke-ish.
No, he didn't have a place.
Oh, okay.
All right, and he was building his companies, right? And the
Mhm.
thing is, how he lived and like took a shower and shit is he had a gym membership and they were open 24 hours so that he could take a shower. That's how.
That's incredible.
Exactly. Now the dude's worth
Billions.
billions, dog. That's what I'm just saying.
So step one,
Yeah.
stop eating out as much.
No.
Step 2, live in a Planet Fitness.
No. Thing is, if you calculate how much money you spend on food that you already have,
Mhm.
it's a huge amount.
Oh
Like,
yeah, for sure.
Like, dude, I would say like $500 a week. Probably.
$500 a week that you spend on food.
Probably.
You spend on food $500 a week.
It depends. I eat out a lot.
All right, I don't spend that much.
The thing is, I'm just saying. it
I eat at
adds up.
home.
I know, but like I'm talking about all the times you go to Chipotle,
Mhm.
all the times you get snacks like the fucking chips.
It was $150,
Okay. That
and
adds
it
up.
was a premium. I like sweet potatoes.
It adds up.
This
You-
dude was getting
you-
on my ass for buying $150 for a bag of sweet potato chips.
I'm just saying,
That's a dealio.
it all adds up. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
I'm just saying, if we want to save that money, that's the biggest one. The next
Mhm.
one, I don't know where else you're frivolously spending is.
I'm not frivolously spending anything. I'm just
Then
wondering
Other
because
thing, instead of trying to save money, make more money.
uh-huh.
That's the best way to save.
But shouldn't I just save money anyway?
That too, but the thing is, it's faster to make more money than it is to save money.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about like savings? Like, should I start saving up now?
You don't have any money to save.
Well, I have money in my savings.
I know, but I'm saying,
I got a fat check in my savings.
I'm like saying a significant amount to the point where it will support you. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So like a life savings. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
will support you for a whole month being on yourself. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I don't got that much. I don't got enough to support me for a whole last
Exactly.
month.
So what I would
I got $800 in there.
that's good. That's fucking good. But all I'm saying, I would focus more on making more money.
Mhm.
Saving money. Because the thing is, just wasting how much you make will fix everything. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Because the thing is, a lot of people, I find, have an idea that the fastest way to like fix like a economical, let's say you have
Economical.
economical problems. Let's say your bills are coming up and you can't pay them,
Mhm.
right? So you think cut everything you do out of your thing, which works. But what is better is go in the other direction to see how can I increase my income. You know what I'm
Huh.
saying? Not shrink, but get bigger.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Not that shrinking it wouldn't help.
No, it would help. I'm just saying it's faster and more effective if you just try to expand.
Interesting. I haven't thought of it like that.
Basically.
So even if I'm working like a 9 to 5 and it's a good job, but I still ain't making enough to cover rent.
Yeah, dog. People have multiple jobs or side hustles, dude.
Yeah, side hustles.
The most money usually made is not working for people. It's doing your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because all money is just a reputation. Fucking, what is the word?
Representation.
No, not represent. It's a substitute for value.
Right.
Or a specific thing that
it's
has
an
value.
exchange for one thing that actually has innate value.
Exactly. Not really. If you look
Yeah,
at,
nothing really
has
innate
not
value.
The American money. There's nothing backing it.
Yeah, nothing backs
The
it.
only thing giving it value is the people.
Yeah.
Well,
I can go down to the jeweler and like trade it for some gold.
That's true. Exactly. But the only reason it's worth that much is because people say it's worth that much, so they take it. So
That's true.
I'm just saying, if they're like saying, but it's not, no gold is backing it, it wouldn't be worth anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Now nothing is really backing it.
Exactly. Nothing. It's like
Yeah.
fucking thin air.
There's a term for that. I think I went over this already. It's called a fiat currency,
Yeah.
where the value of it is only supported by the
Bullshit
government.
currency.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the ruble
Yeah.
in the USSR?
Yeah.
Or it might have been, I think it's rupee or ruble.
Mm-hmm.
It was only given value because the government said it had value.
Exactly.
And they paid all of their workers in rubles.
It's confidence in the money.
Yeah. And because the USSR's economy was such a workhorse, it had a value.
Exactly. What I was about to say, I forgot. But fucking, you were saying, how can, just think of everything. This is what I had to do. Because I remember young boy Cody started from the bottom.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I remember back in the fucking day. I had $10 in my bank account. That was it.
Uh-huh.
Right? And
A real young broke boy story.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. Quick answer. It's honestly, be industrious.
Uh-huh.
Because the thing is, when it's not there, you got to make it there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I keep looking at my bank account, it's not going to add more zeros. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is create something. Because all money is an exchange. And all you're trying to do is see what you can exchange with someone that will provide them enough value that they'll give you the money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you break it down really simply, all you need to do is find something that somebody wants to give you the money. So if you break it down, think of something that you can give to your friend or buddy that he'll give you a couple dollars for. And start
Word.
Exactly. Start small and get bigger.
All right. Case in point.
Exactly.
Case in point. Phones. There was a high demand because in the phone industry, back before like the iPhone existed,
Yeah.
you had different devices for different services. You had a device to listen to music.
Yeah.
You had a device to search up the internet, the computer. And you had a device to make phone calls.
Yeah.
What Apple did that was really stupidly smart was combine all of it into one simple device that you could fit in your pocket. They found a need,
Mm-hmm.
and they figured out.
They didn't really find a need. They more created a need.
Did they create a need?
Yeah. It's like people
Create a problem, sell a solution?
No, people like in the 1900s, if you ask them before they had cars, if you ask them, what do you think you need? What's the next step? They're going to say a faster horse. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
They're not going to say, a Ford Model T. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what if I were to tell you, hey, what if I could give you a way to get from your house to the grocery store 3 times as fast?
I know. I'm just saying, if you just ask the person, the consumer does not know what they want. Thing is, like Apple, they show you what you want.
Mm-hmm. That's some wisdom. That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah, because the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you asked the person back in the day what they would have wanted instead of a car, then not instead of a car, what they would have, what's the next step? What's a faster horse? They wouldn't have told you a Model T. So, saying that, what's it called? Ford made an invention, then showed them this is the next thing. And they created the need that they wanted it. Because no one knew they wanted a fucking car. They wanted a fucking fast-ass horse.
Yeah.
A black stallion.
Yeah, a proper black stallion. I wanted that.
Exactly. No one's like, what the fuck is this?
What's a Model T? What's a car?
And if you were like in 2006 saying, What do you next need in a phone? Maybe the new Razer phone, the new Razer flip phone.
Yeah, you want the click.
Exactly.
The click.
No one would tell you a phone with a touchscreen that can do everything in one thing. No one would have told you that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
probably
true.
Steve Jobs.
It's revolutionary.
Exactly. Those are different companies. I'm just saying.
Getting
Anyway.
real close.
I want to talk about other stuff. I have a lot of stories.
All right, drop me one, Mike. Drop one.
Oh, dude. I fucking had, guys, listen to this. I smoked my first cigar. This
On
weekend.
God.
Weekend.
Really?
A very funny story. So I was bored.
You were bored. Okay.
I wasn't bored. I was just trying to see all my friends are out of town. So at that time,
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to see what I could do. All right. So basically, I was like, because I saw my friends like smoking cigars. I was like, maybe I should try it. You know, I go work out, Planet Fitness. And I go to Whole Foods, go pick up some brewskis. You know what I'm saying? Some brewskis, some root beer, exotic root beer.
Is that what a brewski is for you?
Mhm.
It's a root beer. Okay.
Exotic root beer.
Cody don't drink the perp. You drink root beer.
I drink my brewskis.
Yeah. Yeah. The Virgil's
Virgil's brews. Virgil brewskis. Anyway,
top tier.
so basically after that, I walk into. I was googling how to smoke cigars and all. And what's called all the tutorials. I was getting educated. So then I Google near cigar shop and I walk in, and there directly, what's it called? All the men look at me fucking weird, right? Like I'm crazy or something.
They were all wearing like suits and stuff, probably.
No, they're like in their 40-old men, just fucking like sitting there like, who the fuck is they? Most of them think I'm like under 18, but this guy didn't ask for my ID.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So basically, I went up to him and I was like, I've never done this before, and I need to get started. Like, I'm an amateur. I need the softest, sweetest shit you got. Because apparently, the only reason people smoke cigars is because of the taste.
Yeah, apparently.
Right?
Apparently. Yeah.
Apparently. So then down like, and they have sweet. I was like, the sweetest shit you got. All right, the softest shit. All right. He was like, "Aight, word." So he takes me to the cellar. You know that
He took you to a cellar?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Was that cool?
Yeah, what's it called? It's called a humidor. Thing is, what's it called? Did you know that cigars need to stay humid? They need to stay humid.
Yeah, they need to stay at a certain temperature.
No, it's not a certain temperature. They just need to stay humid, like with water in the air.
Water in the air?
Yeah,
so they don't
because-
like dry out?
Yeah, because if the leaves get too dry, you don't taste anything.
Huh, interesting.
Funny thing about this. What's it called? He brings me to the humidor. It's a room where they keep all the cigars, which is kept at a certain humidity, so none of the cigars fucking dry out.
Interesting.
So the thing is, he's like, I'm like, yo, what's the sweetest shit you got? He was like, this one, it's vanilla flavor. And I was like, all right, I want that one, right? And he was like, good. And he's like, I'm gonna give you this other one too. And I was like, what's this one? He's like, it's not really flavor. It's sweet because they put a sweet tip on it. I'm like, what does that fucking mean? They put a sweet tip on it. He's like, the tip is sweet. I'm like, that sounds
What?
gay as fuck. That sounds gay as fuck.
Yo, what you smoking? Sweet tip, baby.
What's it called? So the thing is, I'm like, all right, fucking cool. So the thing is, I'm like, yo, can you? Because you have to cut it.
Yeah,
At the end, you have to cut it. So I was like, can you show me how to do this? He was like, all right, where? I was like, I just needed the full starter edition kit. You know? What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I want the introductory.
So the thing is, he shows me how to cut it. He's like, if you cut it too far, it because there's a certain amount you're supposed to cut, it starts to unravel. It will unravel the fucking cigar.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a specific cap you're supposed to cut off.
Interesting.
So then, what's it called? He shows me, he cuts it off, and he gives me a torch. I still have it's in the car.
A
right?
torch?
Yeah, because
Like
you actually need a torch to light it. You can't use like a regular thing. It needs a major heat, major damage. You know what I'm saying?
I can't use like a Zippo?
You probably could, but it'll take longer.
Okay.
So you get a torch. Shall I feel?
Shop you.
So then,
How much did that cost?
the starter kit, it wasn't expensive. It was like I thought
It was a starter kit?
No, I call it starter kit. but you,
It's not like a Harry's shaving kit that I can get for like $1 in
no,
shipping.
And the thing is, what's it called? No, he just got it, assembled it for me. It was only $23,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So you got, excuse me, I've been drinking kombucha and sparkling. Nah, you got the
Flex. Flex. Oh, sorry, that burp kombucha. Okay.
So you got like the choppy cigar bit, the click click. You
Yeah.
know, you got one of those probably. You got the torch, and you got a couple cigars.
I got 2 there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went home. I prepare this. You know, he's like,
It was a ritual.
the thing is, usually you drink something with it, like you pair it with something. He's
Like a
your
fine wine.
He was like your coffee, your bourbon. I'm like, my Virgils.
My Virgils.
My brewskis.
My
My
brewskis.
brewskis, brother. My brewskis. That's what I'm going to pair up a nice cigar. So, you know, then I go
An
home.
aged root beer.
Then I cook my steak and everything. And after
Uh-huh.
I'm done eating, because I feel like I should be on a full stomach, I go outside, get my lawn chair, and I put it on the patio. And I'm
It's like the
sit-
sunset and just beautiful.
No, it was dark. It was,
It was
pitch
dark?
black. I was looking out. It was dark as fuck.
Looking out at the nothingness.
And then I bring up my Twitch on my phone,
Mhm.
and then I light the cigar. And like legit, I was scared. I didn't know what to do because you're not supposed to inhale it. You're not supposed to inhale a cigar.
So what are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to bring it in your mouth, but
Mhm.
not like put it in your throat. Bring it in your mouth and just blow it.
So
out.
don't breathe?
Huh?
So go,
No, you have to pull it in, but not bring it in your throat.
huh.
That's the trick.
So it's
No,
I'm not breathing in through here. I'm just bringing it in here.
yeah,
Interesting.
you just bring it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Right? So you taste it, right? And then what's it called? It took me a couple tries because I was a big bitch because I didn't want to because you can throw up and you can it's really strong. The thing is with cigars, it's pure tobacco.
Damn.
So the thing is, it's the raw thing, right?
So it's strong.
It's the strongest shit you can get, right? So the thing is, what's it called? You can get different leaves that are like mild. I had the mild, weak shit. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
so the thing is, I like brought it in. I was like, and the thing is, it took me a while because I was like a pussy, but I was like. All right, and the thing is, I wasn't getting any smoke until later. I was like, okay, I was stuck, and I was like, right. And then it starts puffing up, and then I'm like this, and I drink my Virgils, and I'm like sitting and watching my stream, taking all my time because you're supposed to like. He told me the rule of thumb is 1 puff a minute. Don't do it faster than that because you can get lightheaded and like pass out. I'm serious. Right, so I'm
Yeah.
taking. You're supposed to. Usually, you do it over like chilling out or having a conversation with the person. You're supposed to. And you're supposed
Yeah,
to put,
the
you're
vape
supposed
pen.
to, the vape pen. I don't know what the rule is that, but this you put it down. You like, you know what I'm saying, twirl it, look at it, blow
You keep
on
puffing
it,
until you get a nicotine addiction, and then you die. And that's that's the rule of thumb.
and then you just you sit over and wait till your minute's up. I was timing it. I was like,
Your
it's been a
time
minute. Yet.
1,
That's
2, 3.
I think it's time for another puff.
And how'd it taste?
It tasted good, dude. It tasted fine.
Tastes like vanilla. Didn't taste like super
Yeah,
strong.
When they say vanilla, it was kind of like I can, I don't know.
Was it like a dirty vanilla?
I don't know. It tasted weird. But the thing is, then after that, my next day, my tongue was sore for some reason. Like it was like, you know how like your muscles are sore?
Yeah.
It was like my tongue was sore.
Weird.
I don't know why the fuck that was. It took like a day to get over it. But the thing is, then I went back to the cigar store, but it was a different place. This
Mhm.
place, it was a cigar lounge.
Ah.
All right, but this place was crowded with old 40-year-old men, and there was this lady at the bar. I walked in there, you know what I'm saying, with my pink shirt, my jeans, and my New Balance shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm like, hey, and she's like, can I help you, honey? Right? And
Honey?
I was like, yeah, I would like to buy a cigar, please. One big fat boy.
One stogie, please.
Right, and she's like,
Madam?
She was like, can I see your ID, please? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, doll.
I open up my SpongeBob wallet. And I'm like, here you go. And it just says of age
It's
on
learner's permit.
there. Right? And then she's like, okay. And she takes me back to their humidor. And I was like, the sweetest shit you got. She's like, you should try these. And it was like, they're mini cigars. They're called Swisheroonies or something.
Swisher Sweets?
No,
Cigarillos.
Cigarillos,
Yeah.
right? And the thing is, I was like, cool. So it was like, maybe you could smoke these in the car, right? So I got one of those, and I was like, sweetest shit. What sweetest shit you got? She got me another one, right? And I was like, okay, what's the other sweetest shit you got? But like another one, another brand, right? And there's this brand called Acid, right? I'm like, that doesn't sound that
Yeah,
sweet.
that's not that good.
But what's it called? It's just the brand, right? And he was like, I want the mildest, weakest shit you got, sweet. Anyway, he was like, all right, try this one. So I got all 3 of them. And then I left, and then I tried the Cigarillo,
Mhm.
right? That shit was trash, not gonna lie.
Trash?
Yeah, it tasted bad, in my opinion. It tasted bad. It smelled bad. and it like I smoked it in my car. Thing is, it made my car smell like smoke.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I was not having it.
Mhm.
So I rinsed my car in Febreze, rolled all the windows down, did that multiple times, got the smell out. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
And then I'm about to. It was a 12-pack of cigarillos, right?
Yeah.
And it
A
was
12-pack?
Yeah.
So you
But
threw them all in the garbage.
No, they're not. I'm gonna give them to like a friend or something because I'm like, I don't want them. They're trash. Thing is, what's it called?
How much was it?
I don't really sure. Like those 3 cigar, like the cigarillos and all that, it was like $30.
So they're like cheap. Those cigarillos. The
Yeah.
Swisher Sweets were just cheap.
They're not Swisher Sweets. This is an actual band, a brand from like, fucking I forgot what we're from.
Well,
It's like-
Swisher Sweets are an actual brand too.
I know, but it's a different country. It's imported.
Interesting.
It's from I think it's from Cuba or something.
Ooh,
Something like that.
fancy.
Exactly. So the thing is, it was called, I thought they were trash. Maybe one of my friends would like them because
Mm.
I didn't like the taste at all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever try a cigar?
No, I'm never gonna smoke.
Word.
I don't ever want to smoke. I see what it does to the people around me, and I'm like, nah, I ain't messing with that.
I would never smoke. What's it called a cigarette, or what's it called a vape. But
I see a lot of people coughing their lungs out, and they still smoking, like they coughing up like black stuff.
The thing is with that, the difference between a cigar and a cigarette, the cigarette you actually inhale into your lungs,
Mm-hmm.
and the cigar you breathe into your mouth. But each their own. But buddy, what's it called? Not butt buddy. Anyway.
Butt buddy.
No, not butt
All
buddy.
right, cool.
Okay.
All right, dude. I
But-
have a story that I would like to tell if you're done with your cigar story.
Yes.
So, I don't mean to flex.
Okay, flex on me.
I went to so here's how it begins. I'm hanging out with one of my friends, and I've been hearing about this steakhouse.
What is it?
It's called Burns Steakhouse.
Is it like
So
those
let
mom and pop
me
shops?
just keep talking.
Okay.
So it's been floating around. I hear a lot of people around me. It's like, hey, have you been to Burns? Yeah, I got a reservation at 8. And I'm just like, I keep like hearing how nice it is and how great it is and how much of like a story it is. Like he says, they give you a tour and you get to go in the kitchen and then the wine cellar, and blah 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 blah. A couple weeks later, hey, you know what, Burns? They have the largest private collection of wine in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? What kind of place is this? I gotta go. And then one day I'm talking to one of my homies, and my birthday's coming up. It's like a month before my birthday, and he says, I'm gonna take you to Burns for your birthday.
Word.
And I'm like stoked.
Yeah.
I'm like stoked because I hear so much about how nice like the concierge are, how nice the waiters are, how great the food is, and they give you like big fat portions of steak.
Really?
Yeah,
Like big boys.
And
And
he-
how expensive is it?
I'll tell you in a sec when we get the check later on.
Okay.
So he says, I'm gonna treat you, get whatever you want, and I'll set a reservation. So we set a reservation for the 28th or the 29th of June. This is like it was a month. It was a month before, or yeah, a month or so before like the day was. So
Yeah.
this was like end of May,
Yeah.
beginning of June probably, and weeks pass by, weeks drag on by. Graduation happens. I feel like a big boy. I'm out here. Lots of stuff happens. Whatever. July 29th or June 29th rolls around, and he tells me about how they have a private dessert room where after or before you eat, you can ask to reserve a table for the dessert room.
Where's this place located?
In Tampa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta have to blur that out. It's in blah blah.
Oh
But
my
you
God.
reserve a spot in the private dessert room. Elite.
Yeah.
It's apparently really nice. They have like certain kinds of ice cream and stuff like that, and I'm just super duper stoked. And you roll up, and it's like it's not like super duper fancy.
Yeah.
It's pretty like conservative, pretty chilled out, like super laid back. There's a valet, and they're dressed in like red polos and like jeans,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what the? I see all these people getting out of like Rolls Royces.
Yeah.
And these guys are like walking in like these full dress up suits. I feel super like, what's going on? Why is
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing nice clothes.
Word.
But my boy's wearing just like a button up tee or button up shirt, and he's like, we roll in.
That's what I would do. I would pull up for my shorts.
Dude, there was like a lot of people that are nicely dressed. And when you walk in, you immediately are greeted with like the smell of like old wines and cigars. Because the building is like 100 or so years old. Or
Yeah.
Like, and it's been like, it was the home. It wasn't even like a restaurant at the first. It was the home of like a millionaire that had lived there.
Really?
And he was like a steak connoisseur and a wine guy, and they just kept his collection.
Yeah.
And he had like the largest private collection of wine in the world. It's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
And so
Rich
we
people
walk
things.
in, we say reservation for blah blah. They're like, yes sir, yes of course. And like 10 minutes pass by. You're in this really weird velvet waiting room
Yeah.
where it's like the lights are red and it's like dim and like all these people are walking by in like dark suits.
Yeah.
And there's like these really nice paintings on the wall and there's like these really weird ornate carvings everywhere.
Yeah.
It's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, some guy comes out and directs me to my table, sits us down, and in this room, it's like a completely black room, with the exception of these weird statues
Yeah.
of like random people's faces on the wall. It's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Pretty legit spooky.
Yeah.
And this, like after 10 minutes of just chilling, this guy, this absolute lad, this absolute
Ooh.
no, not even lad. He's a dad.
Yeah.
This
He's a
absolute
Chad?
dad. Yeah, a Chad dad.
Dad.
He
Chad.
rolls up. He goes to the table next to us, and he's like, "Hello. How can I get you? Can I get you? Blah 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 blah. What kind of cheese is in the blah?" And he's like, "It's Pecorino, it's Romano, it's blah blah blah, it's Parmesan." And he's like,
Parmesan.
and he's super knowledgeable, and he's like, I'm like, I really want this guy to be our waiter.
Cheddar,
And-
provolone, all of them one.
And believe it or not, he pulls up and he's like, "Hello, monsieur. How can I help you today?" And I'm like, I would just, can I have a menu? Whatever, blah blah. He gives us the menu, this thick ass book of a menu.
You got a dictionary in there?
Yeah, it's got like the whole story of the entire fucking restaurant in there.
Okay, I'm like, I don't want to hear the story. I just want some food.
Well, I read it. I read the entire menu.
You read the whole book.
I read the whole ass menu.
Oh my god.
And I felt like every time he talked to me, I felt so important. Like I felt like I was in the height of luxury. I was the king.
Yeah.
And he answered every single one of my questions.
Yeah.
And he asked us if he wanted to get a spot in the dessert room, and we said yes, of course. And I look at the menu. I look at the steaks.
How much?
The steaks,
How much?
the one that I bought was $50.
Yeah.
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 And the steak comes with onion, like string rings, whatever.
Yeah.
They come with vegetables, and they come with French onion soup
Yeah.
and your steak.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this sounds incredible, but I haven't heard the first of it. I don't even know how good this place is.
Yeah.
And my boy is just looking at me. He's like, dude, the steak's fucking good. The steak's fucking good. Don't worry. And so minute comes around, we order. I got the Chateaubriand.
What the fuck is that?
It's just filet mignon.
Okay.
It's just filet mignon.
Okay. That is
But it's like a bougie kind of filet mignon.
yeah, bougie.
And he's like,
filet
would you
mignon.
like garlic butter on your steak?
That one got a 401k behind
Yeah.
it. That filet mignon.
He's
That
like-
was educated
like-
before it was cut.
Would you like garlic butter on your steak, sir?
Yeah.
He's like, yes, of course. And he's like, would you like French onion soup with that? And I'm like, do I get
Yeah,
all
everything
of
on
it?
it.
Do I get all of it? And he's like, yes, of course. We would never treat you like that. And I'm like, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I feel so good. And I read on the menu.
This dude's finessing you.
I read on the menu that if you ask for a second or even a third serving of vegetables, they will give it to you
For free?
for free.
Word.
They consider it a compliment.
The vegetables?
Yeah.
Word is should
And I'm like, give me another steak, baby.
yeah, I think I want to have that. Imagine going to a vegan restaurant with that policy. That
They go out
shit
of
would be
business.
free.
They out of business. They're going bankrupt day one.
It's called vegetables or a compliment. Why am I paying for this shit? Okay, this ain't no meal. You gave me 2 leaves of lettuce. Okay.
I want
That's not a
18.
sandwich.
I want 18. Now, so I'm hanging, I'm chilling, and I look at the menu, and they say they bake all their bread like fresh,
Yeah.
and like a bunch of the shit that we're gonna get is gonna come with some bread,
Yeah.
and the soup, all of the shit's organic, and I'm like, ooh. I'm like, I see the people next to us getting their food. I'm like, baby, I gotta get in that. I gotta get some steak right now.
Open them cheeks.
So I'm starving, and so he comes up, he brings us a little polite piece, like plate of little bread pieces, little crackers,
Yeah.
crostinis, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I like 8 of them.
Yeah.
They
of
were
course.
so delicious.
Of course.
They were the most tasty little pieces of bread I've ever had in my entire life. The garlic and the bread was just perfect. And then he comes around again in like 10 minutes with like a little baby bowl of French onion soup.
Yeah.
And on top It's crusted with like a thick cap of cheese.
Really?
Yeah. You got a bowl of like delicious brown soup, and on top is like a thick cap of cheese.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I gotta ask, what's in the cheese? And like, because I heard him say it earlier. And he says, it's Pecorino Romano, it's Parmesan, it's Provolone, it's Swiss, it's Monterey. And I'm like, baited me in the knowledge. I want to know.
You're like, yo, tell me them cheeses.
Tell me.
Yeah.
And I eat it's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like the best soup I've ever had in my entire
Yeah.
life. It was fucking on top.
Yeah.
And turns out they stew the onions for like days.
Yeah.
Days.
Don't they disintegrate after a while?
They do. But they do it in like a soup, so you get like little chunky bits of onion, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
It's incredible. They caramelize it slowly. And then after that, I'm like, I need more. I need more.
Okay.
But I know I can't, because I know my steak's coming up soon.
Yeah. What's your budget for this? What is everyone paying for this? Because I know those fancy places, you can't really leave without paying $100 if you're.
It was more than $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but me and my boy are both eating good, so
Okay.
we cool.
Yeah.
So the way that I knew what to order is because I looked at the price of what he ordered, and I ordered just below that.
Okay.
Be respectful. Gotta be respectful.
I'll get more than that.
Can I get
Okay.
a 16 ounce? Nah, I asked for a. No, I think I asked for a 14 ounce Chateaubriand, which is just filet mignon.
A 14 ounce? That's less than a pound, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 ounces less than a pound.
Yeah.
I want a 36
And
ounce steak.
do you know what they have on the temperatures? On the temperatures, it's not just rare, medium rare, well done, or mid-well, whatever.
Yeah.
It's rare with a cold center, rare with a warm center, mid-well, or mid-rare, medium rare, mid-well, well done. They got like 8 different charts for what you can get your steak. And I'm like, what the fuck? How do you do that?
Yeah.
I get mine with a warm center. And eventually,
I don't know how you guys do that. I can't eat I don't want the
you
blood.
don't want it bloody?
No.
It wasn't bloody.
Cook that shit
'Cause
well
the
done.
the meat is dry aged.
Yeah.
So there's no blood.
Okay.
It's just red in the middle.
Yeah.
So they give us a salad at some point. The salad it's incredible. The vegetables are so fresh. And I'm like, I'm already dying because I'm waiting for my fucking steak, dude.
Yeah.
And like God coming over the hill
Yeah.
was my steak. My boy got a New York strip. I got the filet. He rolls up, slaps it down on my table, and it's a work of art. It's perfect. It's
Yeah.
brown. It's got a nice crust. And we both just take a moment to just purely just look at it because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm a cook boy. I like to cook.
Yeah.
So seeing this work of art was just like, it was
They
incredible.
almost make you cry.
On God.
You
I almost
see-
shed a tear. Now, I didn't actually shed a tear when I
Was this
looked
your
at it.
brother who took you?
No, my homie.
Oh, okay.
I would say his name, but you don't want me to give shout outs anymore.
Okay. Yes.
And
You shout out everyone.
it's true.
Yeah.
I would shout him out because he spent like $120 on the meal for us. So I cut into the
I wouldn't
steak.
do that for my girlfriend. I'm like, get the fuck out. We going to Longhouse Steakhouse.
It
I got a
wasn't-
gift card.
It was
I got a gift card. I still
I
got
have
that gift
funny
card.
story. I had a $50 gift card that I took like 4 homies out and we got food. No, but I cut into the steak. There's no blood.
Yeah.
It's just pink in the middle and it's warm. And I lifted it in my mouth, and it was like the best thing I have ever eaten.
Yeah.
It was tender, and there was a light flavor of garlic wafting through it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm crying, like real tears, real
Yeah.
God tears, just coming out. And I've never had a better piece of steak in my life. And we traded off. I gave him a piece of mine. He gave me a piece of his. His was not nearly as good as mine.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, your steak is the winner. And I was like, on God, truth, no cap, give me more. I want to
Yeah.
eat my steak. And then I ate the whole steak with these beautiful seasonal vegetables
Yeah.
and these crunchy garlic
I
delicious
feel like
straws.
everyone who's listening to this is like, yo, I'm trying to.
Dude, I'm
I
getting
haven't eaten.
hungry. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
And these delicious onion straws that are like very crunchy and they go very well with the steak.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this garlic butter on top of the steak. And it's perfect. It's like, it's barely like coating it so you can just taste it.
Yeah.
And it's nice and so, oh my God.
Who owns this restaurant?
The guy who originally owned it, his name was Byrne. I don't know what his first name was. But
Gordon Bourne.
Gordon Burnsy. Nah, but
This is alias.
he died a while ago. He died in like the 80s.
How long has this restaurant been here?
His kids own the restaurant now.
How long has this restaurant been here?
100 years.
100 years?
Yeah.
So why haven't I heard about it?
It's low key.
Low key. It should be
Yeah.
high key. What the fuck?
It's like a chill restaurant.
It's a chill restaurant. Can I walk in there like tonight?
No,
Or, like,
you need a reservation.
You can't walk in.
Yeah, you need a reservation. If you want like prime time, we got it. Our reservation was at 10 o'clock, and we had to set a reservation a month in
What
advance.
if I want to come middle of the day and eat?
It's not open in the middle of the day.
What time is it open?
It opens at 3.
PM.
3
What if I come at 3 PM? You think it'll be open?
They're gonna be open, but they're not gonna let you sit down
Why?
because they got reservations up the ass.
So I need a reservation to eat here.
Hell
I can't
yeah.
walk in and sit down and eat.
That's right.
Let's say it's not busy. Like on a Tuesday.
Well, you could ask. I'm sure they could probably find you a table.
On a Tuesday
on a
at
Tuesday.
4 PM. That's such a fucking
Yeah,
weird
that's
time.
a weird ass time. So I'm pretty sure you could get a table.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could get a table. But when we went there, it was packed.
I'm just go
And
there by
even at
myself.
10, even
I'm
at 10, it was
happy.
packed.
Yeah.
So
10 a.m. or PM?
10 p.m.
Okay, that makes sense because people are off of work.
Yeah, right. And we were there until 1 in the morning.
What?
No, we were there until 12. We were there until 12.
Yeah, I was supposed to say 1 in the morning. What the fuck are you guys doing?
It was either 1 or 12 that
Did
we
you guys
left.
get drunk too?
Yeah, it might have been because we went to the dessert room afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, let's speed this up because we need to get through a video and everything else.
oh, that's right. So I eat my steak. Ugh. I finished the steak.
Yeah.
And I call the waiter over, and I'm like, listen, I say this with no jokes, no ego, no fakeness in my voice, but I need to tell you, this steak took me somewhere. Took me to better times.
Took me to better times.
And he's like, I'm deeply humbled. Thank you. I will tell the chef.
Damn. What did the chef say?
The chef didn't respond.
Oh, that bitch.
And we went on the tour of the place. The kitchen's beautiful. They have like, apparently the waiters, they have to train for 2 years in the kitchen before they can actually get out and become a waiter.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and then when they become a waiter, they have to take a written test and a verbal test to test how much they know about wines, about the food, every single little bit about the food. Like that guy, he knew all the cheeses on top of the soup. Like, what the fuck? Who cares?
Oregano.
Yeah, like, right? Like, who, like, and we got to see the wine room, and it's massive.
Yeah.
They have thousands of bottles of wine in there.
Yeah.
And apparently they had a bottle of wine from like the 1700s.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit.
1700s.
Yeah, and then we went to the dessert room. Really nice. They got classy ass music. They have a pianist.
What do they have for dessert? What do they have for dessert?
Well, I didn't get a dessert. My boy got a cup of cashew ice cream,
Cashew ice cream.
and we both got a coffee. We both got a delicious cappuccino.
What else did they have? Did they have apple pie?
They had dessert wines. They had cakes, cheesecakes, pies, up the ass. It was a book. It was a book of desserts.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
It's like Cheesecake Factory?
Probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely better. The cakes were actually expensive.
Interesting.
And I got a coffee. The coffee was delicious. They have a pianist that plays there from the hour that it's open to the hour that they officially close, which is
How
at
much
12.
did you have to tip? How much was the percentage?
Believe it or not, when they check your bill, they add on a percentage,
All right.
and the waiters get paid on a percent instead of salary.
Oh, okay, that's better.
And then we gave him 20 as tip because he was a fucking G, and we loved him.
Yeah.
His name was like Devois.
Okay, so they automatically add the tip in.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's not tip. It's just
Their salary.
yeah, it's an extra fee, I guess.
Okay, that works better because they have less overhead
Yeah.
instead of salary. And if it's the most popular restaurant, they're gonna always have a
And
salary.
no,
It's gonna be-
it is the most popular restaurant, 100%.
I might have to fly by there on a Tuesday at 4 p.m. I might have to fly by.
Yeah, instead of like buying cigars, just like save up some, like get like 3 cigar trips. You get like $90. Go get yourself a good ass steak.
Sure. Yeah.
Do it.
I was gonna say something flexing, but
What? What are you gonna get? Say it. Say
I
it.
was like, I'm gonna bring $90 worth of cigars and go there.
And then buy some
Yeah,
steaks.
yeah.
All right, hell yeah.
Anyway, but what's it called? But okay, fucking dude, I had a story. Oh yeah, what is your opinion on this? Not saying I'm not. This is for a friend.
Okay.
This is for a friend,
Okay.
Okay. What do you feel? Your opinion on? Would you fly a girl out as like for a booty call?
For a booty call?
Yeah.
Would I
It's
fly
like
her?
breakfast in bed.
Well, what if I want to fly? Well, can I fly her out? Like, what if I don't want? I would never fly out a girl
But
for
the
a
thing
booty
is, you're
call.
sending her back, and you're sending her back after.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that.
Because if I'm flying a girl out, it's got to be worth, and we got to hang out for like a week or two.
No, no, exactly. But she's gonna be there for like a good week and a week
Uh-huh.
and a half, and you guys are gonna get smashed a lot.
Is that
And
it?
then-
Is that all she's there for?
And you
Or
guys
is
are gonna
like,
have,
are we gonna go to like a museum or
no,
something?
you guys are gonna do everything together. Like you're
Okay.
gonna, like each day a different activity, and then you're coming home. She fucking guap guap.
Is that the only reason she wants to come? Is to guap guap guap, or does she want my money?
No, I'm saying. Okay, I'm saying for a friend. I'm saying for a friend.
For a friend? Okay, I wouldn't do it. I
okay.
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
No, okay.
Unless
so-
you're like desperate and it's like this is my only chance.
No,
yeah.
no. Okay. I'm saying. So let's say.
Even then, morally, yeah.
No. Okay. You fly her out, right, and then you treat her. You go skydiving, do all of that
I
stuff.
would never.
Yeah.
I'm a bitch
I
when
would-
it comes to that.
What's it called? You go skydiving. Then after,
Mhm.
what's it called? Hey, you lay the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Late
I
at night.
understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nick at night. Dick
Nick
at night.
Okay. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
On God, I wouldn't do that.
Okay. So, well, what's it called? I have a friend, right?
Mhm.
And he has this option, right?
He has an option.
Yeah, he has an
To spend
option.
$400 to fly this baby out.
No, it's near 1,000 for everything,
Jesus H Christ! Absolutely not.
right? But the thing is, what's it called? 1,000 flyer out, then every day, it's guaranteed you could lay in that pipe. Then after a week and a half, you ship her back, and then, dude, you go
Never
over to
hear
life.
from her again.
Never hear from her again. You can. It depends how
Dude,
you
that
want.
sounds horrible. I
The
wouldn't
thing
do
is,
that.
you can go however you want. You could either not hear from her again or date her.
Well, I want a healthy relationship. so
Okay,
if
I'm just
spending
saying for a booty call. I'm not saying
Okay.
you want a relationship. I'm just saying for a booty call.
All right,
I said
I wouldn't do it.
breakfast and be
I wouldn't
air,
do
dick, and dick. You know what I'm
Alright,
saying?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Air D and D. Air D and D. Okay.
Air
Nah.
D and D, dude.
No, dude, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Huh?
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that you wouldn't. Anyway,
Yeah, I got morals, dude.
Anyway, I would 100%.
$1,000.
Yeah,
You kidding?
that's breakfast in bed. That's like literally how much you can get out of that. It's legal, first of all. You can spend
100%.
$1,000 on a prostitute, probably get arrested.
Yeah. Well, let me
Okay.
tell you. Let me tell you. So
Get better guac.
if it's like my baby, and it's like I want to see her,
Yeah. Then
I'll spend $1,000. No
I'm
problem.
just saying if you were not dating.
Okay, then
Yes.
no. We're not gonna spend $1,000 on some hoe just so I can get some schmack.
Okay, even if you're spending $1,000, you would have to look at $1,000 as nothing.
Yeah, you would. You
Yes,
really would.
That's what I'm saying.
I still wouldn't do it
So the thing
because
is,
that's $1,000 that
you
I
have
can
to
be
be in the
spent.
tax bracket to spend $1,000.
That's gotta be
that's
$1,000 that I could spend at Burn Steakhouse.
Burn Steakhouse. I would rather have Airbnb.
Dude, I'd rather eat hella good steak for like a week.
Okay, we need people's input on this. Okay, we don't. I don't have a Twitter, but comment on the video if you think Airbnb or just no.
Or
That's
a
what-
week of of like premium Burn Steakhouse.
Yeah,
I would way rather have the steak.
but the thing is, what if she was a baddie? Like 100%.
Dude,
Like
that steak was a baddie. That steak was dummy thick.
that's the only thing I need.
That steak made me want to stay home.
you just like dress it up. It's like laying on the bed. Oh, guess
It's like,
what
oh
I'm
my
doing
god.
tonight.
I'm like
Guess-
sharpening a knife.
Yeah.
It's like, baby, let me get that garlic butter.
I'm about to tear this shit up. Spread them
no,
cheeks.
On God, I'd way rather have a really good steak because that steak, I'm gonna feel good about that steak,
Dude, but my
and I'm gonna go to sleep with a nice steak in my belly.
but my friend might do it. Honestly, it's gonna be. I feel
Don't
like it's
do
gonna
it.
be worth.
Don't do it. Is this girl like? Is she like really like a good person?
Okay. Yeah. Thing is, yeah.
Would you spend $1,000 to fly her out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was going,
She like a cool person.
she's a cool person, yeah. But it's like guaranteed. You smacking cheeks all week. All week.
I don't value that as much. Does it have to be 1,000? Why am I spending $1,000 to fly her out?
Because this is calculated how much it's gonna
Is it
cost.
arbitrary?
Huh?
Is it an arbitrary or is it like that's 100% what it's gonna cost?
That's 100% what it's cost.
God damn, like
She's
hotel
across,
too.
She's across. Yeah, she's across the country. Hotel. That's everything calculated. Food and
God
everything.
damn. Okay. Can't she just live with me?
Yeah, that's assuming. Okay, this is all calculated to the person's. What's it called?
Ah
What's it called? Thing.
man. I don't want to spend $1,000.
Yeah,
But he probably got money though.
that's what I'm
If you
saying.
can spend $1,000 on a
Thing is, that's just like that's a good investment. If I get a
I
baddie
don't
to
think
fly
it-
out here, I smack cheeks all week, send her back.
I don't think it's a good investment,
That's
homie.
a great investment.
Dude, I'd rather put that in my life savings,
The
dude.
life savings. Thing is, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. In
Mhm.
order to spend $1,000,
You gotta have like
no. You
loads of
have to
cash.
have enough money to say $1,000 is a disposable income.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't use your income that you need to eat with unless you really want it. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine being like broke and saving up for like 14 years just to get $1,000 to fly out a baddie.
Yeah, I fucking 14 years. I don't know what you be doing, dog. You be working like nothing, like legit. Like that's like fucking like holding
Well,
a couple
imagine
of the
this.
street.
I got a job. I got a mortgage. I got 3 kids.
Okay.
And I got to pay all this stuff.
you don't necessarily have to pay it. You can go to jail. You can just go to jail instead. You know what I'm saying? There's an option.
No, I absolutely would not though. 100%. 100%
You
would not.
know what I'm saying? Yo, fucking Tyrone in
Dude,
block 86 sounds way better.
Jesus Christ.
My bitch ex-wife Martha.
Oh my God.
She won't let me have the kids either way.
But no, I wouldn't. Not worth. 100% not worth.
Yeah,
You would though?
100%.
And is he going to?
I don't think.
Is he listening to this?
Maybe.
Homie, listen to me. She ain't worth it. Take $1,000, get a couple of your homies, and go out and get some steak.
What is up with
You'll
you?
feel a lot
Bring-
better
bring
about
your
it. You'll
homies to the steakhouse.
You'll feel a whole lot better about it at the end of the day.
No, I would say if that option went away,
Mm-hmm.
get a prostitute. But no.
No.
I was joking.
Morally, dude, I
That was
would
a
be.
joke.
I would
That
never.
was a
I wouldn't be
joke.
able to sleep.
No, what you should do, open up your stocks portfolio because you can turn $1,000 into $20,000 fairly easily. Anyway,
That's big talk.
yeah,
That's big talk.
you can.
I'm gonna get you $1,000 so you can turn it into 20.
Yeah,
I'll give you 10%.
Go in the Forex market.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna get 20,000 and give it to you.
dude. Word, I don't want to do that. 'Cause
You don't want to do
The
that?
thing is, playing with
Even
peop-
for 10%?
No, the thing is, even playing with people's money is a dangerous game because it can go either way. You can make people a lot of money, or if something goes wrong, you can lose a lot of money, and people are
Really
mad
fast.
at you. And people are mad at you now. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I get 10% still, right? I lost $900 of it.
I mean, yeah.
What's it called? No, the thing
But
is,
you still get your paycheck at the end of the day.
huh?
You're still gonna get your paycheck at the end of the day. You're still gonna get that fat hundo.
That's the thing. If you work on commission, then no.
What if I pay you before you do the work?
Thing is, what's it called? That's a gamble. Anyway,
That is a gamble.
That's a different topic. Anyway,
All right, cool. We gotta have to do a
you're-
stock episode of the catch up.
you're better off this learning how to do it yourself.
Is that right?
Just learning. There's a lot of different things you can invest.
Should I
in.
just watch The Big Short 10 times and then I'd learn how to do it?
I'm a billionaire now, bitch. Anyway,
I made 436 billion off the stock market.
Okay, I just remembered a couple of things. Two, turns out there's people actually in the office right next to us.
Right now?
Yeah, no, over there. But the thing
Yeah?
is, what's it called? There's actually people that work there.
They do stuff?
Yeah, thing is, I was in here earlier today because I forgot something at the office. I had to come in.
So it's not a money laundering
Right,
scheme.
and that's the thing. So the thing is, I saw this lady in there, and she came out here. I was like, "Yo, people actually use that office?" She was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I thought it was a money laundering scheme."
You said that?
Yeah.
Lamau.
I was like, I thought this shit was a money laundering scheme. She laughed, and she was like, oh, she explained to me how like a lot of people in her office don't like using that office
Mhm.
because apparently that company, the what's it called, is owned by the government in the city government, right? And the city government gave money to this office space, like, right? This office space to build it out because it would benefit the city too.
Damn.
Right, and all they have to do is give them the office, and some people optionally can use it or not.
Optionally?
Yeah. So the thing is, she was like, "No, it's not a money laundering scheme." I'm like, "All right."
All right. Ha ha. Wink, wink. I feel you.
Right. She's like, "We only have one employee, and that's me." And I'm like, "Cause and then we
None
make
of the- nobody
$3
works
billion
here.
a year."
You can chill in there if you want. I know the cleaning ladies will do it.
Right. And what's it called? And then the second thing, dude. Okay, so there's this. Fuck, he listens to the podcast. Okay, so anyway,
Okay, never mind.
And no. Okay, there was this guy. So the thing is, what's it called? There's this guy that like walked by and like what's it called? Who I know, but he works someplace, right? And what's it called?
Do I know this feller?
Yeah, you do. Okay, and he works someplace, and the thing is, it was such a subtle flex. Okay, and he's like, all right, I'll see you later. And the thing is, what's it called? He was parked right behind me, and literally, you would never think because he's an employee at this place. And what's it called? He pulls off in a Bentley. And I'm like,
What?
I'm like,
Wait, the homie
I don't know if you know, but anyway, for
Okay.
the sake, he pulls off in a Bentley behind me. I was so caught off guard, right? He just pulls up in the Bentley, puts on his sunglasses, and just drives away. I was like, that's the biggest flex I've ever seen. That's the biggest flex I've ever seen. I was like working at McDonald's and pulling up in a Ferrari.
Oh my
dog.
God.
Honestly, people would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ, he's on the hustle.
Oh shit!
What time? What? We gotta go?
Oh shit!
We gotta go?
Oh shit! Do we have to go? Oh no. Okay, guys. One more story before we go. All right. You have to watch this video. Okay, so there's this these famous people, Ray Diaz,
Yeah.
All right, Ray Diaz has been accused multiple times of like abusing. I'm pretty sure he has, but he was the charges got dropped for whatever reason. I feel like it's a case of Stockholm syndrome. You know that syndrome?
Yeah, when you have someone like you have been grooming someone for so long and having them under your control for so long that they eventually like are committed to you and have been.
They love you now.
Yeah, they love you now.
Right.
So they would never do anything to like hurt you, even though you've done them wrong.
Exactly.
Happens with prisoners of war.
Yeah.
And people that are just like in like really abusive relationships.
So basically, what's it called? The first girl, like he tracked her, like and like he hit her, like he hit her. He's like abusing her, right? But then what's called? He went to
supposedly.
No. He actually hit her.
Oh,
right.
No,
but
really?
It got dropped. The charges got dropped in court.
But it happened though.
Yeah.
Like proof.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the
Damn,
last
okay.
drama alert. So it's true
Nah,
facts. Anyway,
I got some things to say about drama.
Okay, so then now currently, what's it called? He was doing some Instagram videos with his 16-year-old girl and he kissed her. Thing is, because it's not illegal because in California they have like rules like that for actors and stuff. Because the thing is, you could have like a 20-year-old actor kissing a 15-year-old in a movie. You know what I'm saying? If they're like, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, they have a laws like acting laws. So then
yeah,
it's
that
not
makes sense.
child pedophilia.
Yeah,
the thing is, since they were doing the video, it's not illegal.
That makes
right?
sense.
So basically, she goes missing, right? And apparently,
missing as in she took her mom's car and then drove away.
Yeah, right. And the thing is, the cops went over to Ray Diaz's house and tried to see if he had him. He said
yeah, because people were saying that she was in a relationship with him, so
yeah. So
she
they
had to
checked
have
his house and what's it called? He has like verification of it.
yeah, that
and,
she wasn't there. Well, I mean, of course she wasn't there.
And then what's it called? She comes out with the video saying it's not Ray Diaz. But the thing is with that video, we're gonna watch it here in a second. Is that what's it called? Who's holding their camera? That's why my whole question was like, who's holding the camera? Ray Diaz is standing there like.
Just
read
the script.
It's the script. He's just like looking up. It's like, hey, you remember Marina Joyce?
No.
You remember that?
No.
You don't. God damn it. Anyway,
Sorry, man. I'm uncultured.
Oh my God, that happened like years ago. But what's it called? It's a big thing. Marina Joyce, when she looked like she got kidnapped. She was like looking at the camera like bulged eyes, like someone was looking at her like while she was like doing the thing and like threatening her. Right. Anyway.
Oh God. Okay.
But anyway, like this, she said everything. She seemed like normal about it. She didn't seem scared about it. She's like, Ray Diaz does not have me. I'm just taking him. I don't know who to believe here because this could go either way. This girl could be either getting a trick to believing that like Ray Diaz is good, or she could just be running away for her own thing. You know what I'm saying? It could be either way.
I got a feeling that she might just not want to confront it at all. She might not even want to deal with it. Like maybe she was in like an actual abusive relationship and she doesn't want the backlash of being like.
Yeah, he's like, do you want me to get hurt again? You want me to see me in jail?
Yeah, she probably just doesn't want to deal with it, honestly.
Exactly. Let's watch the video.
Okay. Switch cameras.
Camera B.
What up? Time to get heated.
Okay, here's the thing of him accusing him of abusing her, which sounds really sketch, but thing is it could be a lot of things.
All right, let's get on full screen.
It is roll.
Right? Oh no. Say no again. Say no again. Watch out, smack. Say no again. Say no again. Say no again. Say no again. It's always me getting hurt, right? It's always me getting hurt. Say yes or no. Yes or no.
Yeah, that's right.
That smack sounded. That smack. The camera moved.
The thing is, I don't think that smack could have been like an arm, because the thing is, a face smack sounds louder usually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you really put some heat into it, it sounds louder. So the thing is, that could be a lot of body parts.
Let's listen. I'll bring it back.
It's always me getting hurt. Say yes or no. Yes or no.
See, that was like a light, like maybe it was like.
Nah, I think the camera's farther
listen,
away.
Listen. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess it does sound different.
Exactly. So
Now the thing is, the camera moves. The camera definitely moves.
Say no again. Say no again. It's always me getting hurt, right? It's always me getting hurt. Say yes or no. Yes or no.
And it sounds like they're driving. They're driving. They're in the car. They're in the car.
But wait.
Yes or no. Is it always me getting trouble?
He sounds like Pablo Escobar, like that ass, like.
Sounds insane.
I know, like.
Is it always me getting hurt? Is it me? What the f*** did you destroy my life?
Yeah, Doesn't sound fake. Doesn't sound like it's an act.
Then
act job.
this is what she said, guys. Let's fast forward. Later in the video, this is her explanation of the whole thing.
Everybody should know that it was fake. It was just acting. So Ray had gone through a situation with another woman where they were in the car and something like that, and he was getting very.
Who is holding this? Who's holding this?
I bet you it's in like the bathroom.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
like set up on like a shelf.
So I asked him, I was like, what were you going through? Like, and he's like, I can't even describe it. And I was like, well, then act it out for me. Really get into it. Tell me how you're feeling. And, the first thing he was like, just kind of talking about it. But then I was like, no, push yourself. Use this for acting, this can be good. I can record it if you want to. And he was like, this is fun.
No.
And so we went through this whole like dramatic scene, and my mom, now that she has complete control over my phone,
This is a joke. This is a joke.
she found them.
I know a liar when I see one, and that's a liar. 100% fact. That's a lie.
We'll see when the next drama alert comes out.
Okay, time out.
Anyway,
Alright.
let's expect that. There's another.
Yeah,
second part
another
of the
clip.
video.
Another clip.
Changing the password, kicking me out of it, so I can't. That's the reason I have.
Man, why you got that music on there? That stock. That's
Wait.
Kicking me out of it,
royalty-free
so I
stock
can't. That's the
music.
reason I haven't been able to post or let you guys know that I'm okay earlier on. Jealous Alex. So I just wanted to come on here and tell everybody that I'm okay. I was not kidnapped. I was not, stolen or anything like that. I'm okay. I ran away from home because there's some issues going on with my family. I am not what Brady is. I am so upset because now Keemstar and a bunch of people are going and trying to say that I ran away to him or he stole me or whatever. That is all false. It is not true.
Are you looking at the
Went
body
on my
language?
own, and I have been in contact.
Are you
with my
looking
mom.
at
The police does know exactly where I am. because
that?
I am in contact with my mom. And
Lying.
I asked her if I could have a few more days away from home. But
It could be.
It
Either
sounds
way.
super made up.
The thing is-
TBH.
The thing is, I feel like it could go either way. To be completely honest, but that's all I'm gonna say on this subject because I really want to see Gordon Ramsay make a panini with
Okay, moving on from that really quickly.
All right, because guys, if he this ad, but we want to react to Gordon Ramsay making a panini with Lil Nas X. The horses in the back guy. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we've got something very, very important tonight. I want to see a very
Turn it down a little bit.
So I'm going to put something together for him. Panini don't mean a meaning.
Oh.
Gordon Ramsay's real. He's real.
So haven't seen all that.
I know they're psyched. I know they're like, yo, this
Yeah,
is
dude,
good.
this is
This is
Gordon
lamb sauce.
Dude, oh my
Where's
god.
my fucking lamb sauce?
This is the lamb
Gordon?
sauce man right here, dude.
Yeah. Finally, and congratulations with the don't be a meaning. Amazing. Now we're going to show you one. And then after that, just sit down and have dinner. Let's go. Follow me, brother. Let's go.
What is this generic ass music, dude? What is this generic audio jungle ass
Man,
music?
get
dude?
out of here, man. I'm looking at,
Yeah,
I'm looking at that food.
I've literally heard this on Audio Jungle.
Dude, look at the food, bro.
Right, my man, you ready? Yes. Let's get this thing going. Now, when's the last time you made a proper panini? Never. So we're going to do it bao, okay, which is amazing Asian bread, super soft,
What?
delicious.
That's bun.
I'm going to put that.
Or bao? I don't remember.
That's going to go there. Okay, so we got the
Dude, Gordon Ramsay's jacked, dude.
inside here.
Dude, he could knock out, like,
Oh,
he could knock
his
Lil
staff.
Nas out in, like, a punch.
Yeah, and his staff, dog. But
Jesus
he got some titties. These are not muscle.
Dude, it doesn't matter, dude. Look, do you see that neck vein, dude?
Yeah,
He's
that's
strong.
Dude, he's one yelling from fucking having a stroke, dog. You see that vein pop?
Dude, Gordon Ramsay's, dude, like, does cardio, dude.
Spread that on there. Yeah, in fact, go across. Yeah, all over. Yeah, all over. Yeah. This is usual, right? So you've got that fragrance on there. Right?
Dude, your sauce game weak.
We'll taste them.
What's that?
Now, that's it. From there,
Cheese?
and then from there,
Cabbage. Yo, I'm gonna go on record and say fuck cabbage.
and then some spicy kimchi on top. That's what you get that thing.
I'm really in this, man.
Yeah?
1 second.
Excellent.
I would think the production value would be higher though, considering it's
Yeah,
a Gordon
TBH,
Ramsay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
But
Gordon.
dude, this is like real quick. They caught Lil Nas like after like a concert or something. He's just like out here chilling.
Honestly, Lil Nas is not like a character like fucking Tyler the Creator. Like I
No,
was
he doesn't. He
expecting.
doesn't have as much of a personality developed yet.
Yeah, like I don't know that. Maybe he could be tired or something.
This is like a good step in a direction. This is a great step in the right direction, though.
It's like Tyler would be calling him daddy or something.
Dude, if Tyler and
This-
Gordon Ramsay got together,
yeah.
dude,
He's like,
this
he'd
would
like,
be
he'd like,
incredible.
Gordon Ramsay, thank you.
I'm not finished.
He just calls him daddy. Like,
It's like,
no,
thanks-
no,
thanks,
it's Poppy.
Pops. Thanks, Pops.
No, it's Poppy. He
Thanks,
calls,
Poppy.
He's like, hey, Poppy.
Hey, Poppy. Gordon's just like, what the?
Well, he's like, what the fuck? And he fucking smashed.
Yo, the sauce gonna come out the sides. Have you ever made a panini before? No. Here's a tomahawk.
I want to fucking use the fucking tomahawk.
2 minutes up. Should we go and see these beauties?
Yeah, this dude, this is like the lowest production, like fucking Gordon Ramsay shit I've ever seen. Thing is, they should have planned this shit out, like a full production.
Dude, it's cool. It feels relaxed. It feels
no,
chill.
it feels like they have an audio jungle playing in that shit.
Dude, Lil Nas, he's wearing the same. He's got R Nation, R Nation, R Nation.
I'm just saying, if I want a collab, I want to see the collab done right. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I want him on Hell's Kitchen, like, you know what I'm saying? Where's my fucking lamb sauce? You know
I
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
get. I want to get a rapper version of Hell's Kitchen. Get like a team of like Kendrick Lamar.
Exactly.
Tyler,
He's
the
like,
Creator.
he's like,
Oh,
he's,
Vince Staples on there.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, Kendrick Lamar's like, man, I don't know.
Kendrick, where the fuck is the panini?
He's like, man, Panini, Machini,
I-
Madini, Madonna,
I need you-
Madonna.
I need you on garnish.
And then, no, it was Eminem's in there. It's like, garnish, varnish, marnish,
Garnish, 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 garnish.
garnish, varnish, varnish.
And it's just like,
Garnish, lavish,
He's like-
tavish, mavish,
Tyler,
mavic.
what have you made for us today? I made you a bologna sandwich
And what's in it?
with bologna and mustard.
and cheese.
Brilliant.
You ready? The reveal. Please, let's close up on the reveal. Because this is fucking do or die. Please don't f my panini. Yes? Panini. Don't get Come on.
It's burned.
Yours, man. You're gonna cut yours. Wait. Get out of the way first. Go. Nice. Yeah. Ready?
I wonder how sharp that axe is.
Hell yeah, Gordon.
I just turned Keelan on. He's on the way to use that sword.
Dude, I want to eat that panini now. Man, Lil Nas got no finesse.
Anyway, that's it. I honestly was expecting. I need more jokes. I need more shit. You know what I'm saying? I need more fucking. Hey, if you're gonna do a collab, do it right. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If like, you know how what's it called? They make all those episodes with fucking Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, the Viceland?
Yeah, Viceland.
Those are super high, hella production.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's
And
what
they're
I
like
want.
45 minutes long, and they're funny as hell.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do that with the most popular dude right now in music, I'm just saying get Viceland or some high production people to come produce that shit, because you know what I'm saying. That's a lot. That's like what I'm looking for.
Dude, it's what I want. I want
Any-
some funny stuff.
Anyway, guys, we've been
We're recording for like an hour.
hour and 4 minutes.
All right, man, we chilling out here. Thank you so much for tuning into the Catch Up Podcast. This has been our what episode? 31st. Woo! Big
30
news.
second.
Big
30 second.
Hell, 30 second.
30 second.
Woo!
Yeah, guys. Patreon. Thank you. We don't make any money off this. We would appreciate if you would donate some money. It starts at $1.
Patreon.com/Catch Up Podcast. Come on.
Exactly. I sell henna. I got refer to that henna plug. Look up it on Amazon. Thank you very much. And we'll see you guys. Oh, check out our Instagram out, guys. And make sure to follow us. And we'll see you guys in the next fucking episode.
See y'all very much. Thank you so much.
Deuces.
Peace out.